Welcome back. In today's video, we will be talking about the top 5 entry-level cybersecurity jobs. So, have you ever thought about a career in cybersecurity, but then immediately thought, ugh, where would I even start? Well, you are definitely not alone. But here's the awesome news. The cybersecurity world desperately needs people just like you. So today, we're going to break down 5 of the best entry-level jobs out there and create a mission plan to help you land one. All right, let's kick things off. First, I really want you to grasp just how massive this opportunity is. Seriously, this isn't some small niche field. We're talking about a huge worldwide demand for new talent. Check out this number, 3.5 million. Let that sink in for a second. That's how many cybersecurity jobs are currently sitting empty, unfilled, all across the globe. So if you're looking for a wide open door into a new career, well, this is it. And this isn't just a local thing. It is a global shortage of talent. As this person on Reddit points out, it means some jobs have become the absolute perfect way to get your foot in the door. And that leads us right into our very first job. Okay, so let's start with the one role that pretty much everyone agrees is the #1 starting point in this industry, the SOC analyst. So what is a SOC analyst? Well, SOC stands for Security Operations Center, and these folks are the first line of defense. The best way to think of them is like security guards, but for the digital world. They are watching a company's computer networks all day, every day, using really cool software to spot anything suspicious and raise the alarm if a hacker tries to sneak in. So what's it really like? Well, the huge upside is you're learning real, hands-on cybersecurity skills from your very first day on the job. The catch? Hackers don't exactly stick to a 9-to-5 schedule, so you might end up working some nights and weekends. It's something to be aware of because it can lead to burnout if you don't manage it well. But hey, even with those hours, it is a fantastic way to start. And being on the front lines comes with a pretty nice reward. A starting salary that's usually somewhere between $60,000 and $80,000 a year. Not bad at all for an entry-level gig. Now, maybe being a security guard isn't your thing. If you're more of a puzzle solver, someone who likes to hunt for clues, then our next role is going to be right up your alley, the cybersecurity analyst. A cybersecurity analyst is a bit more proactive. If a SOC analyst is a security guard, think of a cybersecurity analyst as a doctor for computer systems. Their job isn't just to wait for something bad to happen. Instead, they actively hunt for weak spots and vulnerabilities, and then they figure out how to patch things up before a real hacker ever gets a chance to find them. What people really love about this role is the variety. You're not just staring at a screen of alerts. You're actively working on different projects and hunting for threats. But that's also the challenge, right? The bad guys are always coming up with new tricks, so you have to be a lifelong learner to stay ahead of the game. And all that learning definitely pays off. The starting salary here gets a little bump, typically between $65,000 and $85,000. Plus, this role is really well known for being a super fast track to bigger and better jobs in the security world. Okay, next up, we're going to talk about 2 jobs that people sometimes forget about, but they are absolutely amazing entry points. This is especially true if you're thinking about switching careers from a totally different field. First up, we have the IT support specialist. You're the person who helps people with their computer problems. And guess what? This gives you incredible, direct experience with the very systems you'll be protecting later on. Then there's the compliance specialist. This job is less about the tech and more about the rules, making sure the company is following all the complicated security laws. Both of these are powerful and kind of sneaky ways to get into the industry. So you see, these 2 roles open up very different doors into the same building. IT support is perfect for someone who likes to help people and get their hands dirty with tech. Compliance is for the person who loves details and making sure all the boxes are checked. And speaking of a great deal, you're going to want to stick around because our final job has the highest starting salary of the entire list. All right, it's time for our final role, and honestly, it's the one that gets all the hype. It's the job that a lot of people think is the absolute coolest job in the entire tech industry. Let's talk about the penetration tester, or as they're often called, an ethical hacker. Yes, you heard that right. Your job is literally to think like a bad guy and try to break into your own company's computer systems. You are paid to hack. But you're doing it for a good reason, to find all the security holes so the company can fix them before a real attacker finds them first. How cool is that? It's no surprise people love this job. It's exciting, you're hands-on, and it feels like you're solving a brand new puzzle every single day. But here's a little reality check. Finding a true entry-level job as a penetration tester can be a bit tougher. Companies usually want to see you have some solid tech skills before they just hand you the keys and say, go ahead, try to break everything. And here's why it's so competitive. Just look at that salary. It's the highest starting pay on our list, usually ranging from $75,000 all the way up to $95,000 a year. So yeah, that high skill requirement definitely comes with a high reward. Okay, so we've met the digital watchtower, the proactive doctor, the helpful supporters, and the friendly hacker. That's a lot of information. So the big question is, what do you do now? Well, it's time to build your mission plan. Just take another look at these roles. Did one of them make you go, ooh, that sounds like me? Are you the type of person who wants to be on the front lines? Or maybe you're the one who likes to hunt for clues. Or maybe you're the person who just loves to break things to see how they work so you can make them stronger. To help you figure it out, let's break it down really simply. If you're just starting from scratch, SOC analyst or IT support are amazing bets. Want to climb the career ladder fast? Look at the cybersecurity analyst role. If you want a job that's steady and predictable, compliance is perfect. And if you learn best by actually doing things, you were born to be a penetration tester. And you know what the best part is? All 5 of these are fantastic for career changers. So once you kind of have a role in mind, your next steps are actually pretty simple. First, get a basic certification, something like the CompTIA Security Plus. Then, and this is a big one, build a practice lab on your own computer so you can get some hands-on skills. After that, join some online communities, like on Reddit or Discord, to learn from people who are already in the field. And finally, just start applying. Apply everywhere, even for jobs that you think might be a little bit of a stretch.
Look, if you take one thing away from this breakdown, let it be this. You can absolutely do this. The cybersecurity field has millions of jobs open, and it needs people from all sorts of backgrounds. These 5 jobs are proven, real-world ways to get started. Your path is right here in front of you. All you have to do is take that first step.
That's a wrap for today's breakdown. Thanks for watching CyberSec Insights. Make sure to subscribe, stay sharp, and keep your defenses strong. Until next time, stay secure out there.